what gave her the comfort. And if she couldn't get in the right position to move how she wanted, her legs were really tired, you could see her getting frustrated, and then she had to find another way to kind of hold on to something and move. But this really gave her that comfort she needed. She was really into music and dance, and so it was just beautiful to see her find her rhythm in, you know, this kind of swaying, circular, spiral kind of movement. Okay, come back to center, and then bringing your feet back together. Okay, so the other things that are big complaints in pregnancy are shoulder and neck discomfort, okay? So we're gonna actually do a partner pose here to help each other to release tension, and then show your clients how to release that tension. How many are we here? 11? Okay. You're 12? Okay, perfect. Then you're recording. So go ahead and Kriya. Hi, I'm Elika. I feel like we met before.
I am too.
Maybe I know at that the Berkeley, I think, whatever conference, the birth conference, maybe. No? Okay.
I think we might know somebody in town.
Okay, so turn around, please. Okay. I'm just going to show you. You guys are going to partner up. So first you're going to squeeze the shoulder blades together. And then she's going to clasp her fingers together behind the back if that's comfortable. Okay, if it's not, you can just help her pulling the arms together. You're going to take about 5 or 6 breaths here. Really try to pull in, keep the shoulders down, lift your head, keep your head lifted. Yeah, neck is long. So you're just going to take a few breaths. Are you good? Oh, good. How are you? Okay. And if you can get in the front and really squeeze in. So try to bring your elbows back more louder if you can, and take your arms like really back. Squeeze. Take your knuckles down. So everyone, this is how your arms should be. Yes. Okay. Take a few more breaths. And then release that. Good. And then just go into her into the trapezius muscles. And go in there.
What are these muscles called?
Trapezius. Yes. I always confuse them with rhomboids. Rhomboids, I think, are
down.
Yes.
Oh, no, you never tell my husband.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Good.
Thank you.
And then let me just come over to her. You need this. I'm sorry. You
definitely
partner. I'm sorry. Okay, now switch. Yeah, now go switch. So let's see. Why don't you get to her?
Okay. Yes.
Yeah. So squeeze, shoulders back, and so make sure you're still feeling that energy of the posture, the mountain posture. So you're kind of leaning forward, and I want you to really stand strong. Yes. There you go. Yes. So feel that mountain energy as you're standing and receiving.
Thank you.
And ask them maybe how the pressure is, or should we?
Yeah. You don't have to, you can probably go marker.
Wow.
Okay, do you want me to?
These muscles get very tight, and they can take a lot of pressure. So ask your person, your client, or whoever, how does it feel? Because like she didn't realize she could take more, so it feels great. Okay, and then go into those traps and kneading. So you make sure you don't want to do like little prickly fingers. You're like kneading dough. So keep your hands together, or you can use your thumbs for smooth, rhythmic pressure. Okay. And one of the things I talk about a lot in my classes is receptive energy. The receptive energy is feminine, it is yin, and so when women are uncomfortable in their bodies and they're not either asking for massages or going and getting their self-care or doing their self-care, just remind them how important it is as a woman, as a woman carrying a child, how important it is that you really create that energy to receive. okay? Because you're about to be giving a lot when you give that baby, when you bring that baby into the world, right? When you're giving to that child, they're going to be trying to, keep themselves, just keep their wits about them on very little sleep. And so just remind them now how important it is to receive. So breathing, moving in a way that really nourishes their body is so, so important. And that's going to help that mind-body connection in a really big way. Okay, go ahead and thank your partners. And let me just show you one more movement that can be really good for the back. Okay, so usually we do downward facing dog. And this is another option for down dog. Okay, so you're just going to bring your forehead to the ground and your hips stay over your knees. Okay, so in third trimester, some moms don't feel comfortable doing down dog, so this is another option. It's a gentle inversion, getting your hips over your heart to help with circulation. You guys have probably seen this, right? It's a birth laboring position, knees to chest. So your forehead is on the ground, and separate your knees like you had a baby trying to fit between your legs right now. So you need to make some space. And just feel that length through your spine. And I'm going to teach you a breathing practice that's from hypnobirthing called slow breathing. Okay? So you're going to breathe in for 8 counts and then exhale through your mouth just passively. So just rest, just let your forehead stay on the ground. Is anybody not comfortable? I can give you another posture. Okay, so you're going to breathe in and fill your belly like a balloon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then exhale through your mouth. Again, inhale to your belly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale. Again, inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale. And one more time. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale. And then slowly walk your hands in, lift yourself up. And then come down to sit, bring the soles of your feet together. This is another position that is recommended. Tell your moms to get off the couch and get on the floor and do things like this. So I don't know if you guys have learned some of the things about optimal fetal positioning, but you want to limit the amount of time that your navel is up. Do you guys talk about this already? Okay, so this is fine, they can lay like this, but you just don't want to spend like your whole third trimester laying like this every time you lay down. So side lying with one leg in front to encourage a little bit of downward tilt, okay? And then this position, this is still wonderful, okay? So just think if you had a flashlight on your navel, and ultimately it's going to shine down to the ground. So that's just what you want to think about, especially in third trimester, how much time the navel is facing up, and encourage more downward pointing of your navel as much as you can. Okay, and then this is just a great way to open up the pelvis, increase circulation, and also encourage a strong spine. So you're going to bring your hands behind you. Your fingers are facing your hips. Pull your shoulder blades together. Okay, and then you want to sit nice and tall. So doing this a couple times a day. If mom is having a lot of back pain, especially middle and upper back pain, really good for you to try to do this regularly. Squeeze shoulder blades and then come back to that breathing. 8 counts in and then exhaling passively. Okay, so inhale to your belly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale. Again, inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale. Okay, and then releasing. Bring your hands out in front. I could go on forever across your legs. Just come into a comfortable seat. Any questions about any of this, please?
When I was pregnant, I had a lot of pain in my rib cage. Is there anything that, like, if women are complaining about the discomfort that, like,
I think that is on here, rib and upper back pain. So if you look on that page 36, So the uterus is growing, right? You're putting pressure. Sometimes loosening of the joints is happening, compression of nerves, or just increased weight of breast. So what helps? Frequent arm lifts with deep breaths. And this is also another thing that you should also just encourage your moms to do, okay? Just doing side bends, inhale, lifting your arms up if you want to join me, and then just doing side bends. You could do this standing, you could do this sitting, and using abdominal strength, okay? So you don't want them just like hanging out and just falling to the side. So you're using your core, okay, without putting any stress or strain, okay, and staying with the breath. And then just hold on one side, take a few breaths. Jane Austen, who's a really well-known teacher in the city, says that during pregnancy, side bends are just a pregnant woman's best friend. And so doing them. Yeah. Inhale up and then go ahead and release your arms down. The other recommendation is Super Mom, which is this pose. Okay, Super Mom. This is recommended in a few different sections there. That's Super Mom. And then thread the needle is recommended also. So that would be this, lifting up. This is going to help strengthen. And then this might also help to kind of stretch that out. Okay, that's the thread the needle. And then opening the front of the chest is also good for rib pain. So this would be helpful a little bit. And then another pose that is always yummy and great to do is soles of the feet together, put blankets or bolsters behind you, and lay on the bolster. This is an amazing chest opener, so also good for the rib pain. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Miss Elika.